Alright, so I'm going to talk about how I started to play faster, or how I started to shred, I guess. Um, the first thing I learned was uh, the pentatonic scale. That was literally the first thing I learned all the way back 7, 8 years ago. Um, I came to my teacher and I wanted to start learning how to play faster, you know what I mean? I wanted to start learning songs and all this. But I didn't really start learning how to play fast until last year, I guess you could say. I could definitely go up and down my scales, but I couldn't really shred. Example, like, I knew a couple patterns, but I couldn't play them super fast. Like, I was limited to pretty much the same speed as this right here. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not super fast, but it's also not super slow. After learning a couple different things, this is the speed that I got it up to within a year, and I'm still getting faster with it. I'm still getting used to synchronizing my hands with that speed, but this is about how fast I have it after learning these tips that I'm about to basically give you. So basically, you can play a lot faster with. The first thing I'll get into is learn your scales before you even try to learn fast. Learn playing fast. Learn your major, your minor, your pentatonic scale. Know what alternate picking is. Know how to use it. Know how to use a metronome. And one thing I'll say about that with the metronome is think of it like a house. If it doesn't have a good foundation or a base, technique or foundation, whatever it is, it's gonna fall over time. So I mean, like, you learning and then learning your skills and then practicing them with a metronome is definitely helpful. I will say this: practicing with a backing track is also a really good thing as well. It'll help you get used to playing kind of with a band. It'll help you play in time. It'll help you play melodically. It'll actually feel like you're playing in a song. There's just a lot of different good qualities about that. It also helps you sometimes play faster than you could with a metronome. That's something I noticed when I started playing. I couldn't really shred, but I would definitely play faster. I will also say this is like the last thing that like really helped me. It's called economy picking. Alternate picking is definitely good if you want super clean, super smooth lines, if you can do it right, you know what I mean? If you know the little ins and outs of alternate picking and how to play fast with it. Me personally, I haven't practiced it that much because economy picking is a lot easier for me. It's a lot easier to play fast and smooth for me. Economy picking is basically, instead of down, up, down, up, down, up, you're going down, up, down, down. And an example of that, I'll show you real quick, is you can either go through your scales, or you can use this little 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 all the way up the neck on any fret to get used to the picking motion. So basically, down, up, down, down. You can also do it coming down, and you can start with an up. So up, down, up, up. And then the difference I showed earlier, you know what I mean? Alternate. This is my max speed pretty much. And then economy picking. The last little thing I will say is also learn the hardest songs that you think you cannot learn at that moment. Start learning them, try to get them up to speed, and you will easily start to see way faster progress in your playing. Let me see, what else can I say? After like using these techniques for a while, a metronome can also feel like it's holding you back. You may feel like you're hitting a rut where you're not really getting faster at all. So I got told when I was in that rut about 2-3 years ago, where I was not really feeling like I was getting faster. I couldn't really shred. You know what I mean? I knew my stuff. I knew a little bit of theory. I was learning songs. I was a decent player, but I couldn't play fast. Basically, you just gotta go for it. You just gotta start trying to play fast. Whether it's with a metronome, or whether it's with a backing track, or whether it's not at all. Just try to sync your hands up and play fast. Whether it's little patterns like this, like, it doesn't have to be clean, it doesn't have to be smooth, it doesn't have to sound good. Just try to play fast, and you will eventually get the hang of it. You'll start to sync your hands up, and it'll start to actually sound decent. You know what I mean? Like, over time, it'll start to sound actually pretty good. And that's when you can reintroduce the metronome. That's when you can start gaining speed and playing cleanly, like clean and fast. You know what I mean? That's basically it. You just got to really go for it. Practice. Here's a little gem as well. I hope you enjoy it, but that's pretty much it.